Well, here we are.
Here we are.
Are we starting?
I don't know.
I think we should start.
Let's start.
So, the videos have been going well. We're not really getting the views that we were really hoping for. So we're decided to shake it up a little bit. As you can see, the Beer Wizard is not here today. We, as a group, decided that we will replace him with the Thad.
Good to meet you, everybody.
Thad. Thaddeus is I don't know if I would call him a beer expert.
No. I've had some,
Okay.
but I'm here. And
Yeah,
that's what
so-
counts.
So yeah, unfortunately, the Beer Wizard will no longer be doing these videos. It'll be Turbo and the Thad.
Welcome. Woo!
Okay. All right. This is going great.
Edit that out.
So yeah, so what is your beer drinking experience?
Twisted tea. The half and half twisted tea. The raspberry twisted tea.
Okay. All right.
Mango twisted tea.
Okay.
I had a non-alcoholic twisted tea once. Just a
Have you
twisted tea.
have you ever had any actual beer?
Twisted tea is a beer, right?
I mean, it's in the beer department.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
No, I've heard of Coors.
Okay.
Coors Light.
Have you had a Coors?
Nah,
No.
twisted tea really.
What turns you off when it comes to Coors?
I mean, nothing. You never really got around to it.
Okay.
The can is a little blue, honestly. I like a yellow can, and honestly, it's a little blue,
Okay.
you know?
All right. Well, what do you think, Justin? Should we get into this? You want to drink some beer?
As long as it tastes like twisted tea.
It won't.
Okay. Well, then, let's try it anyway.
Okay. Let's go for it. So this brewery, they're out of Aurora. So yeah, it's a newer brewery that I wanted to kind of focus on. A lot of people aren't super familiar with Milieu. Yeah, that's the name of the brewery. It's Milieu.
Right. But
So
is that French?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I'm going to call it French.
I had to talk to Dan to actually figure out how it was pronounced because I thought it was like Milo, which would actually sound more French. So what got you into drinking twisted tea?
You know, I saw this guy drinking one outside, and he looked like he was having a great time.
Was he keeping it twisted?
It was twisty. I mean, his walk was very twisty.
Okay.
And I thought to myself,
I want to be like that guy.
life goals.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, picked one up the next day. Sure tasted like tea with a little
Okay.
bit of twist. You know, and
Little twisty tea.
oh,
Oh,
How's it going?
hey,
What you doing?
hey, Beer Wizard.
yeah.
So we probably should have had a conversation before we started this video. So we're just not getting the views that we really need on this podcast. So I was talking to Justin and Bentley and Josh and Dan and Sheila and everybody else.
Everybody?
And we decided that we need to go in a different direction.
Okay.
So instead of Turbo and the Wiz, unfortunately, we are now going with Turbo and the Thad.
Turbo and the Thad?
Yes, I think this is going to spice up life a little bit. He's really into twisted tea. And-
So that's going to be like half of the show now?
Yeah, so that's what the kids want.
Yeah. I mean,
You said at
makes
least
sense.
half. I was
At least
hoping for
half.
3/4. I hope this
So
isn't weird.
75% twisted
Yeah.
We're going to have to have a conversation.
tea. Are we going to have weekly twisted tea reviews also?
If you're lucky.
Yes,
We're
we'll
working out the
just
details.
Review the same tea over and over again.
That was the thing, is I think that you had too varied an experience with beer, and they wanted a guy with very specific knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So you're more than welcome to sit behind the camera and watch us do our show.
maybe write notes beforehand.
Yeah, or you could sit on the ground and cry.
I might do that.
Okay.
I was just doing that. It's actually really cathartic.
Yeah. All right, where's Bentley now? Oh, Bentley was supposed to be under the table, and he was going to jump out and say, April Fools!
It's April Fool's.
It's an April Fool's episode.
Oh, that makes way more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Your job is not in
we got
jeopardy.
him.
Oh, good. Here, I was thinking I would have
Whew.
to go find somewhere else to work.
You'd have to join with Mott's and do the wine at 9. You'd have to start
No,
being
I
a
think
wine
I
guy.
think I'd have joined up with Whiskey Wednesdays.
Okay. Become the whiskey wizard.
Uh-huh.
That's got some alliteration. Yeah.
It's got a bit of a ring.
Yeah.
Does Twisted Tea make a
Maybe I
whiskey?
can just moonlight as the Whiskey Wizard.
I think there's whiskey in Twisted Tea.
No.
That's how they-
I'm pretty sure it's malt.
It's got to be whiskey.
Whiskey tea.
Yeah.
Should have just called it
Straight
whiskey tea.
Whiskey tea. All right, beer wizard, get over here. We're doing an episode.
Welcome. Let me grab
Th-
you a
thanks-
glass.
I'm glad I'm not fired.
Thanks for being the butt of the joke.
It's all good. I was a little bit confused when I got called up here.
Just you and not.
Just me, yeah.
I was trying to keep it secret amongst everybody, but I was really excited about it. I was like, "Do not tell the beer wizard." all right?
Nobody tell the
Nobody
beer
tell the
wizard.
beer
I feel
wizard.
like I might have accidentally told you the other day, to be honest.
You
You might
did.
have forgotten.
What did
say
you tell him?
Something about it, and then I kind of dismissed it as an offhand comment.
I wanted a wig.
Oh yeah. We were talking about just like dressing him up as the beer wizard, and then that would be the joke is
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
replaced you with another wizard
There you go.
Couldn't find the right wig. Your hair is unmatchable.
and that mustache, of course.
I mean, obviously.
That's the
part of
best
the hair.
part.
So what are we drinking today then?
Okay, so we're focusing on this new brewery from Aurora. It is pronounced Milieu. I had to confirm with Dan Chacon because I had no idea how to pronounce it. I was going to say Milo.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
see how you get there.
But it's a new brewery that we started carrying recently. It's in the cooler. And yeah, I've heard a lot of hype about it, so I want to try some.
Where'd you say they were out of?
Aurora.
Aurora.
Yeah.
Okay.
So local.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a variation here. There's what is that one over there?
West Coast Pilsner.
Cool. And then after that, we'll drink
Coffee
the
oatmeal.
coffee oatmeal stout, which will
Yeah.
probably be more similar to a Twisted Tea than a Pilsner, but
I mean, as long as it's
mean-
brown, that's all I really care about.
The color will probably, well, no, I want to, this is going to be closer to a Twisted Tea.
yeah, you're probably right.
Honestly, I might have just had a bunch of beers that look like Twisted Tea and thought they were Twisted Tea.
Oh.
I'm not a man of palate, to be honest. I don't know how I got invited.
So yeah, Thaddeus here, he only drinks Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
He keeps it twisted.
I mean,
Always keeping it twisted.
Yeah.
Always.
You don't drink anything else?
you can't tell from this
Never even water?
tailored shirt I've got here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Custom.
Yeah, they sent it right to me.
Well, you're gonna get
Here, I'll start with you guys.
an expansion of your knowledge.
Yeah, hopefully you'll learn a little bit about different Twisted Teas.
All right.
This experience.
That looks like a pretty bubbly Twisted Tea to me.
Yeah, they came out with a new carbonated Twisted Tea.
Have you had the Twisted Tea Extreme?
No.
That's a fairly new one. I think
Does
it's
it
like,
make you skateboard and stuff?
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
the old Capri Sun commercials when you
Uh-huh.
turn into silver and
Right.
you fly through the sky and surf and stuff.
That sounds
Yeah.
pretty good,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, count me in.
Yeah, we'll have to do a video on that sometime.
I'm there.
And we'll have you back.
I can't skateboard, but maybe after a couple of those.
Well, after
After some
That-
Twisted Tea.
that's the
Yeah.
point of the Extreme
Yeah.
Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll clear out some space in here in the studio, and we can do kick flips.
Right.
Can we build a ramp?
Sure.
And can
I
we
think
have
we
an
should build a
ambulance
whole
here
map
before
of it.
we start?
Yes.
I think that would actually probably be best.
Have what?
Have an
Ambulance.
ambulance here on call before we start.
Get
That's
pre-ambulance?
actually, I'm going to have to ask that we definitely do that.
That's
yeah.
gonna
gonna
be
be in your
part of your
rider.
contract.
Yeah,
Part
yeah.
of the contract, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers, Goose.
Happy April Fool's Day.
Happy April Fool.
Fools.
It'd be a really good joke if somebody had somehow switched the beer in this can for something completely
something
different.
else.
But that would be a whole thing.
You haven't tasted it yet.
It smells really good. It kind of smells I get like apricot,
I get a little bit of apple.
apple. Maybe we both just get the AP,
Mm-hmm.
the app.
the app smell.
Not a note of Twisted Tea in this thing.
No?
Yeah, not at all.
But do you like it?
Mm. Yeah, for a non-Twisted Tea beverage, loving it.
Okay, good.
Very crisp, I want to say.
It is
Is that
crisp.
a word I can use?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a beer word.
Yeah.
It's a crispy boy.
All right.
It is definitely crisp. The flavor is fairly light to my like it's not big and bold, but for a Pilsner, that makes sense.
It is, now that I'm drinking it, it's kind of heavy on the apple. I'm getting a lot of apple notes.
Yeah, it does the apple definitely comes out.
I'm getting apricot more as I go along, weirdly enough.
Apples and apricots. This is interesting. It's a West Coast Pilsner, so they hop it
There is
quite a bit with
and
West
you can
Coast
tell
hops.
There is a little bit of a hop note in there too. It's not that real strong bitter like an IPA or
Right.
anything, but it's got some of those notes.
And it's just enough to give it a little more substance, so it's not just a regular old Pilsner. It's got some kick to it.
Something a little more interesting
Yeah.
in there.
I'm so happy Thaddeus is here.
It's good to have another voice in this conversation.
Yeah.
It's making me actually. I might write a letter to the Twisted Tea guys asking for an apricot Twisted Tea because this is inspiring where Twisted Tea is concerned.
I feel like that would work out. That should be a good combo with tea.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's delightful.
Yeah.
It is a little bit bitter, but not over the top in any way. Well, we got, what's the ABV on that guy?
What is the ABV on this guy? 5.1.
Okay.
Okay. Not too heavy.
It's right in the wheelhouse of a traditional Pilsner.
Classic pills. Yeah.
Yeah, but like we said, since it's a West Coast Pilsner, that usually just means if they added some West Coast hops into it, gives it a little bit of a kick. A little bit more substance, a little more body.
Yeah, you don't want to use this
like
one.
at all.
Oh, you don't have a mic at all. Oh no, Justin, is he going to be... Oh, it's on... Oh, this guy.
Justin's a thinker.
Okay, good. Because I wasn't thinking.
You guys took me completely by surprise. So
Was
I
it
had-
actually a surprise?
I mean, yeah.
He did open the door very gingerly, as if
As if I
worried
were
that he
not
was in
sure
trouble.
what was going to be going on in this situation.
It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Justin was talking about handing you a final check for an April Fool's.
That would have been rude.
Yeah, I was like, that's just
would-
kind of mean.
Yeah.
But I mean, so is replacing you with
Yeah,
guy who
except
only drinks twisted tea.
You know what I'm gonna do is put this open beer back on here.
Oh,
that's an April Fool's thing.
there you go.
That's right.
There you go.
Take that, customers.
I'll be sure to put it back on the shelf.
There, yeah. Yep. And if you find that 4-pack, you win the prize.
Yeah, which
I don't know what the prize
happens
is,
beer.
but
Spilled beer all over you when you try to take it off the holder. All right. So what do we got now? Now we got the Milieu Magic. It's a coffee oatmeal
we're
stout.
saying it was a stout. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is
for
definitely,
those,
definitely different than what we just had.
Good for those 90-degree March days.
Yeah. Perfect.
Nice.
Careful.
Nice.
See that?
Now that's
Making
more
a mess.
that's more twee colored. I gotta say.
Is it?
That's more of a twee.
I need a napkin
I don't see any.
or paper towel. You know what?
Just
I'm good. I got jeans. That's what jeans are for.
That's true.
That's
Look how full the beer was.
Yeah.
Good value right there.
Yeah.
That's a full
Great,
beer.
great value in beer right there.
They did not skimp at all. It's a good thing these aren't on the warm shelf because I'm sure they would explode.
We don't need to bring up traumatic memories.
Beer grenades this week.
All right, let me see if I can pour this without making a mess everywhere. Not bad, not bad. You got your radio on there, fella.
I do have my radio on there. See,
I think
this
it's funny. Every episode, one of us forgets to take off their radio.
forgets nothing. You guys called me in here with no warning.
That's true.
I
That's a
had
good
no
point.
plan and no reason to take off my radio.
That is true.
Turbo's right. It is a current trend, as is Stefan swearing at some point.
Wait,
think-
this isn't a fucking swearing podcast.
I mean, nowadays.
Yeah.
Ah,
Damn it. All right.
More work for me.
this fucking beer tastes great.
I haven't even tried this beer.
I just wanted to cuss. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Ooh,
Oh, very coffee.
yeah, that smells delightful.
Wowza.
What do you think?
On a scale of 1 to twisted tea.
This is close to a twist right here.
Yeah?
Is there?
You feeling twisted?
Mm-hmm. What is this coffee? Oatmeal?
Coffee oatmeal stout.
It's like a little tang in here somehow. Is that-
Yeah, definitely. It has a bit of a sour tang to it.
Do you think that's supposed to be there?
I hope
I
so.
don't know.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, it's not.
that's
It's not
not a
bad,
bad
but it's
tang.
definitely not what I would expect.
No, it's not what I would expect either. It's a little funky.
Yeah,
Do you think we've
We may
got a funky beer here?
we may have a funky beer here.
funky beer.
It smells good.
Yeah, well, and I don't get any of the funk on the nose, which is what makes me think it might be unintentional. But
Yeah, that funkiness. I mean, if it is not what it should be, we're still gonna drink it and talk about it. Because sometimes this happens.
yeah,
Beer's weird. Alcohol in general is weird. We just had beers explode. We mentioned it, but there were beers exploding off of our shelf just a couple days ago. It was a coconut stout of some sort, and they just sometimes when beer gets warm, they what do you think they re-ferment?
my understanding of it is that basically it reactivates the fermentation process in the beer such that it, creates excess gases and explodes the beer.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there are other mechanics by which it can happen.
I've seen it happen a handful of times, but it made a huge mess. We had, 6 beers pop within
more than that.
10 minutes?
Yeah. It might have only been 6, but I think there were 10 or 12 of them by the end.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, weird things can happen with beer.
Yeah, but this
This one, without having it before, this is our first time. I don't know.
yeah, and it like I say, it's not bad. It sort of reminds me of like a kettle sour,
Yeah.
except in a stout.
Except a coffee flavored stout.
sour.
kettle sour.
Yeah. It is super interesting.
Do you think Dan is still here? Maybe we should have him come try it.
Another cameo in the same
There you go.
episode.
Yeah.
It's a stacked up. It's sweeps week
It's
for
probably done.
beer podcast.
Well, if this is what it's supposed to be, it's a very unique beer.
Yeah, definitely not like anything I've tried.
No, because usually you see coffee stouts and you get all those deep notes of just like
Oak and caramel and
cacao.
yeah.
But like you said, this has a little bit of a fruitiness to it. That's
Yeah.
surprising.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Twisted Tea expert?
Well,
Do you think this beer is good?
I think it tastes just about as fruity as a fruited twisted tea, which is
As
kind of
the new apricot twisted tea they're coming out
Yeah,
with.
they are actually. I just got word. Yep,
Okay.
that's happening.
Now, what about the coffee Twisted Tea?
If it tastes like this coffee, man, this is the sourest coffee I've had. I think it's good. I'm just really curious as to whether it was on purpose or not.
Yeah.
That's the tricky thing with trying new anything. You don't know.
Yeah, you
don't-
sometimes don't know what to expect.
Yeah, you don't have like that base to compare it to. Well, either way, we're gonna finish it.
Oh yeah, we are.
Oh, hey guys, I got some good news this
Oh
morning.
yeah?
Yeah. The Westward voting has been over for a while now, and from what I hear, we are the best liquor store in Denver yet again.
Doesn't
think-
surprise me.
I
We
think-
won.
Yeah. I mean, we all knew it from the beginning.
I was sweating a little bit.
You know what? I accept.
Yeah.
I accept on behalf of the store. I'll
I
take
don't
it.
think we would have won without
I-
the fad.
I mean,
No.
How many Twisted Teas have I bought from this store?
And
6.
how many times did
And-
you personally go onto the
Yeah.
Westward site and
Yeah.
vote for us?
None. So I think that's it right there. I think I did it. I think that was me. So,
Strong
you're welcome.
contributions.
Yeah.
So, because of the Thad here, who is not the Beer Wizard's replacement, but a great guest host.
Well-
we should have you on more often.
Well, yeah. If you need someone who doesn't know anything about beer, and
Perfect.
Absolutely.
then we'll drink
You
it.
know, who knows? Maybe we'll do a Twisted Tea episode. Why not?
Why not?
I'm glad I'm not being replaced.
Never.
Although I feel a little bit betrayed that you did the intro without me.
Well, we'll do another intro right now.
We didn't do an intro in the first place.
Oh, good.
Oh, right. good
Okay,
point.
then I don't have to feel betrayed at all.
You're right. Yeah, we just talked about how we replaced you with
Yeah.
the Thad.
That was
Yeah.
the intro.
That was the intro.
That makes sense.
Well, if you guys got nothing else, I feel like we can close it out.
I think so.
All right. Well, I'm Turbo.
And I'm the Beer Wizard.
I'm Thad.
This has
we're-
been
Turbo, the
Beer
Wiz, and
Wizard.
Thad.
Oh.
Let's do it again. All right. I'm Turbo,
I'm the Beer Wizard.
I'm Thad.
and
This
this,
has
has been
been
Turbo,
Turbo,
the
the Beer
Wiz.
Wizard.
Hey,
Whoa.
You know what we meant.
One more time.
okay.
You start it.
I'm Turbo.
I'm the Thad.
Right.
And I'm
Oh, you're still
still the Beer Wizard, apparently.
You guys.
And
You get
cut.
it. You get it. Cut it.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
It is
It is
warm
really
in
hot
here.
in here.